Third down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He throws it. Complete. What a catch.
You know, they did a great job here of not just getting past the first down marker, but picking up some major yards on the play.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator will not be happy about giving up those kind of yards on third down.
They line up in the jumbo set. He'll get the call again. And we got an injured player on the field. It's second down and 12. Ball on the 46-yard line. And we got a new man in there, running back. He's on the run. Fires deep down the left side. He's right there for the interception.
Oh, man, what a pick. This guy really has a nose for the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 7. Backfields in an offset I formation. He looks to throw on first down. Going deep. It's knocked away, incomplete. What an effort by the safety to get his hand on the pass.
I'll tell you what, if he doesn't get to that ball, that could have been huge.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks to pass. Tries to get around the corner.
You know what? I don't see this as a bad call. This guy's in a category by himself when it comes to speed. And he'll take this thing all the way to next time with just a little blocking.
Coach, they got to execute better next time. This guy's a fast player, but it looks like they haven't spent enough time on this in practice. Half the guys on the offensive line look lost.
Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
This defense will give the quarterback those underneath routes all day long if it can prevent them from getting a first down.
Oh, hit as he caught it. Well, that was a great punt, and there was even better coverage on the return.
The Gunners did a great job of getting downfield in a hurry, and that was just a great tackle to prevent a big play.
Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Can't find anyone open. He heaves it deep. Makes the catch, and look out to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. And it's off. He's to the 20. Heading for the corner. The ball is loose.
The return team was pretty close to choking up that fumble. It's a good thing that that sideline was nearby.
That could have been a bad one, Coach. I understand that this guy is trying to make a play, but he has to take better care of the ball right there.
Throws left. The running back's got it. A pickup of 4 on the play.
It was a simple play. The quarterback made his reads and didn't force the ball. But they got some decent yards out of it.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Option. And down he goes at the 36. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive linemen did a great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage.
The defensive backs moving in closer.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
Inside handoff. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. So it's 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He really got a hold of that one. Nothing doing there. Couldn't go anywhere.
Pretty good drive last time out for this offense, right, fellas?
They did a very good job of moving the ball forward. This defense had no answer for the offense.
And in particular, it was the passing game. This quarterback was really hot on that last drive.
They're packed in tight on the line. Runs it and tackled in the backfield.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
From the gun. Goes right, picked off. And he's taken down around the 19-yard line. Big play there by the defense. That's their 2nd pick of the half.
This defense is really putting on the pressure. They are creating turnovers and really playing well.
Yeah, this offense has to stop making mistakes. These turnovers are putting pressure on their defense to make stops, and it's hard to win when you're always giving the ball away.
Going with the shotgun here. Makes the catch, and look out. He's tackled
Around the 14-yard line.
about 5 yards that time on the throw.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good game.
He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line. 3, maybe 4 yards on the pass.
It was a simple out route, but it was effective. The wide receiver got open under the zone and made a nice catch for a good game.
Finds a man. Touchdown. What a perfectly thrown ball by this young quarterback.
He's gone through a rapid maturation, and that's elevated the level of play for his teammates.
If I was a scout, I'd make sure I bring lots of notebook paper to this young man's games.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Brought down at the 31-yard line.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
They line up in the jumbo set. Runs right. Hit hard. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Yeah, it was a short game, but a nice tackle there by the senior corner who came in from the outside and made a nice play.
From the gun. He's scrambling.
Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
And they make the stop at the 46.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line.
And a new halfback checks into the game.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. The back gets 3 on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 43. 4 wide. Scrambling around. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Tackle
Around the 29-yard line.
and he has a huge gain.
And I like the decision-making ability of this quarterback. He looks and looks. He sees nothing. He didn't get rattled. He sees some green in front of him, and he takes off. Ends up with a great run.
They give to the tailback. So they keep it on the ground, and they get their third first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They're running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back. Second down on the 11 going in.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Now he tries to buy some time. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. He just couldn't find the handle.
That poor kid looked like he was trying to catch a greased pig.
Easy, Scooter. At least he kept the receiver from making the play.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Throws end zone, knocked away. Nice job there to bring up a 4th down.
Pretty good throw here by the quarterback, but he couldn't quite get it in there. It was a nice job by the defense.
And it's good.
Big boost for the defense there. That should definitely help their confidence from here on out.
And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it away. Taken from the 10. And down he goes at the 26-yard line.
The offense will come out again hoping to have similar results as their last drive.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
They'll give it off here. There he goes. At the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. He was into that secondary and into the end zone in no time flat.
Man, I'd like to see how fast this guy runs the 40.
I got the opportunity to see him in the playoffs his senior year of high school, and let me tell you, when it came to speed, he looked like a man among boys, and apparently that hasn't changed.
And he converts the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Kentucky to kick this one off. He sends it downfield. It's fielded at the 2. They'll bring him down at the 30. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
Anytime you can put points on the board, things are going in the right direction.
They're packed in tight on the line. Into the tailback, and he's met in the backfield.
That's the linebacker there getting in there to shut that play down.
The D-line did a good job of nullifying out the blocks up front, and that allowed the linebacker to roam free and make the tackle in the backfield.
There's a strike complete, and he's down.
As long as they're making completions and positive yards when they go to the air, then it can't be too bad of a play.
Great pursuit there by the linebacker to make the sure tackle on this kid.
Scrambling around. The cavalry's coming. Now he shows his running ability. And they push him out at the 49-yard line.
I'm telling you, quarterbacks who can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
He's going to try and scramble. Throws on the run. And that one's fallen incomplete.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the play.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 49. And we got the backup in there now at running back. Now he's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And no one can get it. It bounces out of bounds.
They were very lucky on that one.
A little sloppy here with the ball handle. It's a good thing they were near the sideline. Otherwise, the defense could have pounced on that football.
He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And he's taken down
Around the 22-yard line.
a big gain for the quarterback.
I'll tell you what, guys, this guy's pretty athletic.
Just like you when you played at the old Buckeye Stadium. I don't think this was a designed play, but it worked like it was. And you're right. If I'm the coach, I'd let this kid run it more.
Going with the shotgun here. He's on the run. With the pass, incomplete.
Number 13, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He's looking to pass. He rolls out to the right. Can't find anyone open. Runs with it, and he's got room. Brought down at the 13. Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
Hey, some quarterbacks would have tried to throw the football into coverage, but he did the right thing. Just run it.
Swatted away, and the linebacker makes a good defensive play.
The thing I like about this play is he made the play without getting pass interference. This is a good football play.
Short yardage situation, and the offense is in the jumbo package.
And the call paid off.
Good call to keep it on the ground. You only need a little bit. Go ahead, get the first down. Good call and good execution.
It's always a good call if it works. In this case, they got enough for the first, so it's a good call.
Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
They're deep in their own territory. Ball on the 1. They're packed in tight on the line. He couldn't shake that tackle. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 6.
Backfield's in an offset I formation.
Give to the tailback. He's taken down at the 14. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
So we've played 2 quarters. Our score here at Commonwealth Stadium is
The Kentucky Wildcats, 14. Middle Tennessee State, 10. Kentucky
will be kicking off, and I hope you're as ready as I am to get this second half underway.
He'll return it from the 1. Gets to about the 24-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 24. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the halfback. And he is drilled at the 31. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right and brought down right away. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
No gain on the
Third
play.
down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Tackle at the 38-yard line.
I like it. I like it.
Well, on third down, we expected them to go to the air, and they did just that, picking up the first down.
That's right, sweetheart.
Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
He's scrambling. Wants to go long and does. It's caught. The 10. Touchdown!
I tell you, the way that play was designed, Scooter, I think you and I might have been able to turn on the Jets there. That was a great play.
Easy, big guy. They'd have to treat both of us afterwards.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Middle Tennessee State ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. And he'll return this one from the 7. Tackle at the 36.
They're 2 for 2 in finding the end zone on their last 2 drives. Let's see how they do here.
The defensive backs moving in closer. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Pitches back. He's knocked out of bounds at the 35. They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
The backfield's in an offset I formation. They go with a run, and he breaks it out of the open.
Tackle made
Right around the 44-yard line.
gain of 9. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line.
And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one.
They'll bring him down
Right around the 48-yard line.
and it looks like he got the first down.
I'll tell you what, Brad, that is very close. I didn't think he was going to make it there, Coach.
Kirk, I agree with you 100%. I thought he was stopped short, too. This kid shows some real determination on that run.
They go with a toss. Brought down at the 46. So the halfback scampers for 6 on the toss.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
One-man backfield. Hands it off. Tackle at the 41-yard line. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there. They pick up another first, guys.
They've got a decent drive going here.
Yep, the offense is doing exactly what they have to do. Move the sticks.
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. The halfback with a carry.
He goes out of bounds at the 22-yard line. About 8 yards there.
2nd and 2 yards to go.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field.
They'll run the option. Shakes off a tackle. And he's tackled at the 15-yard line.
The thing I love about this guy is he can throw the ball, he can run it. That's hard to stop.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Pass is tipped away.
That play may have saved a touchdown.
The coach has got to love this kid. His instincts are superb, and he's always around the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 10th play of this drive. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Again with a carry. He's tackled at the 9-yard line. They'll get 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
And he's tackled right away.
He barely picked up the first, but it's still great awareness by this receiver to know where he was on the football field.
Yeah, and unlike our viewers at home, these players aren't looking at a graphically displayed first down line or anything like that. They just have to know what yard line to get to.
And they make the stop at the 1-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
13th play of the drive coming up. 3 wideouts here. Going to the end zone. Touchdown for the tight end. And, Coach, that was just a well-executed pass right there.
Very well executed, Brad. And Kirk, how about this kid's confidence? Yo!
Kentucky.
Holds a field goal lead. He makes the PAT.
So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Kentucky ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Taken at the 5. Down he goes at the 36-yard line.
Not much of a problem getting the ball in the end zone on their last drive as this quarterback just picked apart the defense.
They really made it look easy on that last drive. If they can get some protection up front, then I look for this quarterback to make some really big plays.
Takes it right and brought down right away.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there and really made a nice play.
He's on the run. He's knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. Third and 6.
Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here.
Can't find anyone open. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. He's out of bounds around the 46-yard line. What do you guys think of this quarterback right now? That's 100 yards on the day.
That looks pretty good on the stat sheet. But hold up. His team is still losing. I don't care if he has 400 yards rushing today. If they don't win, then it doesn't matter.
You're right, Coach. The important thing now is getting some points on the board.
It's the tailback. And they make the stop at the 32-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
They're packed in tight on the line. Run play, and he'll lose yards. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
From the gun. He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Not a good time to fumble the football.
And that guy feels horrible about it. He's got to forget about it. Go out there and play hard the next time they hit the field.
And believe me, this kid wants another chance to redeem himself. He won't fumble again.
Looks like. The defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen.
Here's the option, and they'll bring him down behind the line.
This defensive end just showed us why he's much more than just a pass rusher.
Yep, I love this kid. He's a great run stopper as well as a great pass rusher. He's the real deal, Kirk. He can do it all.
Here's the option. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. Well, only a quarter remains, and we've got a tight game with the score. Kentucky, 21. Middle Tennessee State, 17. Third and 12 coming up on this one. Ball on the 27-yard line. The defensive back's moving in closer.
Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals.
He's looking to pass. Throws right, intercepted. They'll bring him down at about the 35. That interception puts him right back in the game.
I wouldn't have made that throw, and let me tell you why. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. There's no need to take big risks right now. Play conservative. Let your defense shut them down.
They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right, and he can't get back to the line.
I'm curious to see if they have the guts to go to the ground again after that play.
I'd say go for it. Give this running back a chance to get in a rhythm.
That's a good point, Coach, but only if they can get some positive yards.
Can't find anyone open. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Out of bounds
Around the 22-yard line.
He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
Tries to get around the corner. And he's taken down
Around the 19-yard line.
3 yards there on the play.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
4 wide. Oh, and he had some steam on that throw. My goodness, guys, that was a spectacular play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
And there must have been a defensive mix-up on this play because there weren't any defenders near him when he caught that football.
Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he converts the extra point. So with just over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Middle Tennessee State 24, Kentucky 21. Middle Tennessee State ready to kick this one off. Kicks it away. From the 5-yard line. Oh, he got nailed on that one.
They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time.
This drive will start at the 38. 1st and 10. Single set backfield. On the handoff. Watch out. Tackle at the 47. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. One-man backfield. He's on the run. Gets to around the 42. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
Quick throw out to the receiver. He's tackled
Around the 33-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in a formation.
They'll bring him down at the 16. He holds on to it and gets maybe 2 yards.
That was the junior corner who'll get credit with that tackle.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 16-yard line. With a quick throw. It's complete. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up to play well and then gets the ball out of there.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen.
He's in. Touchdown. And they take the lead. Great play call there, Coach.
Hey, not much you can do there on defense. When they run the option near the goal line like this, you have to guess who's going to get the ball. Guess again, my friends. The quarterback wasn't giving it up there.
So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Kentucky 28, Middle Tennessee State 24. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Kentucky lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it away. He's to the 10. Across the 30. Tackle at the 36. Guys, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I think it goes without saying that this is a very critical possession.
A touchdown would give them the lead, and a field goal would put them within striking distance.
You have to be thinking about getting the ball into the end zone because it's getting too late in the game to be thinking about field goal.
2nd and 4. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Hands it to the back, and he's got open field. And they make the stop
Around the 48-yard line.
And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He scrambled. Finds his man, and they take him down immediately. That looked like a pretty nice little rollout play.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
They line up in the jumbo set. What a collision.
Short gain by the running back, and that's a first down.
And that was a tough 3 yards. But this back was able to pick it up and move the sticks.
Run play, and he'll lose yards.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
They'll use a 4-4 defense here. He's scrambling. Nice play across the middle.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. He may just go right back at it.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
From the gun. Can't find anyone open. Throws out and through his hands.
He tried to force that one in.
It should have been intercepted. He can't be thrown into coverage like that.
Second down, 10 yards to go. This is the 9th play of this drive. EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. Scrambling around. They'll make the sack. Tremendous play by the defense to get to the quarterback.
That kind of pressure up front could be the reason why they win this game.
The defense is in the nickel. Drops back to pass. Looks left, picked off. And now he's got room to run. He may take it. He's got everybody beat. He's all the way home. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
And he adds the extra point. So with just over a minute to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Kentucky 35, Middle Tennessee State 24. Kentucky is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 32-yard line. Well, fellas, what are you thinking this late in the game?
Well, if you believe in miracles, then this game is not over yet. But I'll be honest with you. We've already sent Coach down to warm up the bus. Wait, what are you doing back here?
Hey, I do believe in miracles. I'm not going anywhere.
Runs it up the gut, but he hit a wall of defenders. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Nice tackle there from the freshman, coming down from his position at safety and making a solid tackle on the ball carrier.
Try to run it inside, and he's hammered. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the
3rd and 6. They're packed in tight on the line. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Kentucky 35, Middle Tennessee State 24. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
This is about what I expected to see in this game. Middle Tennessee State is not a bad football team, but they don't have the killer instinct that it takes to knock off some of the better teams they face. I saw a team out there today that wasn't playing to win. They were playing not to lose, and that just doesn't work.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.